Right now, at this very moment, more than 63 million Americans are buried under one of the most powerful winter storms to hit this country in nearly a decade. That is not a typo. 63 million people. And the worst part? This storm is not done yet. Stay with me for the next few minutes, because at the 3-minute and 20-second mark, I will tell you exactly when this storm hits your city, when it peaks, and when it finally ends. If you live anywhere from Tennessee to Maine, this is the most important weather update you will watch today. Let me start with what is happening right now, and the numbers are staggering. As of this morning, February 23, 2026, snowfall rates of 2 to 3 inches per hour are being recorded across New York City, Long Island, and southeast Massachusetts. 2 to 3 inches per hour. That means if you walked outside for just 60 minutes, you would come back to find nearly 3 inches of fresh snow on your car. Between 15 and 18 inches have already fallen across parts of the New York metro area, and more is still coming down hard. Thunder snow has been reported across southeast Massachusetts. Thunder snow. That is lightning inside a blizzard. It only happens in the most intense storm systems on Earth, and it is happening right now over American cities. Here is what nobody is saying loudly enough. This is the first blizzard warning issued for New York City in 9 years. 9 years. And it is not just New York. Blizzard warnings stretch from Maryland all the way up to Maine. 8 governors have declared states of emergency. The National Guard has been activated in New York. Over 300,000 homes and businesses have lost power across the Northeast as of early this morning, with the hardest hit areas in New Jersey and Delaware. And here is a number that will stop you cold. At least 50 Americans have already died in winter weather events this season. The previous storm just weeks ago claimed more than 10 lives in New York City alone. The storm you are watching unfold right now is being described by officials as potentially more dangerous than that one. Now here is your city-by-city breakdown, and I am going to go region by region so you know exactly what to expect and exactly when. Stay right here, because this is the part you have been waiting for, starting in the Northeast. New York City. Snowfall began Sunday morning and intensified dramatically overnight. As of this morning, the city is in full blizzard conditions. Peak snowfall rates of 2 inches per hour are occurring right now. The storm will begin to slowly wind down sometime around dinner time Monday evening, roughly between 5 and 7 in the evening. However, icy roads will remain a serious danger well into Tuesday morning as temperatures dip sharply overnight. Long Island is seeing some of the heaviest totals. Another foot of snow is still possible before this is over. The National Weather Service has noted a worst-case scenario of more than 2 feet on parts of Long Island. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The city received several inches of snow overnight. Snow is tapering off through the late morning hours Monday. Expect messy, slushy travel through Monday afternoon as temperatures briefly climb above freezing. By Monday evening, conditions improve, but watch for dangerous black ice overnight as temperatures fall back into the low 20s. Washington, District of Columbia. The storm brought a mix of rain and snow. Snowfall was accumulating, but less severe than areas further north. Roads will be treacherous through Monday morning. Full clearing is expected by Monday afternoon. Baltimore, Maryland, similar to Washington. Snow and ice mix through the morning. Watch for ice on elevated surfaces and bridges. Plan for dangerous travel conditions until at least noon Monday. Boston, Massachusetts. This is where it gets serious. Boston is still ramping up. Peak snowfall rates will continue through Monday evening. The storm does not fully clear the Boston area until around midnight Monday night into early Tuesday morning. If you are in Boston, Tuesday morning will be your first opportunity for safe travel. Expect 18 to 24 inches of total accumulation. Providence, Rhode Island is on the same timeline as Boston, Portland, Maine. The storm arrives in full force through the afternoon Monday. Blizzard warnings are up for the next 24 to 36 hours. This is the last region to feel the worst of it. Augusta, Bangor, and the down east areas of Maine should expect blizzard conditions continuing well into Tuesday. Some areas of Maine could see 30 inches or more of total snowfall before this ends. Burlington, Vermont, and Concord, New Hampshire. Snow will spread across southern Vermont and New Hampshire through the early afternoon hours Monday. A fast-moving but intense snow band will hit and clear by Tuesday morning. Hartford, Connecticut, blizzard conditions through Monday. Travel bans are in effect. Stay home. Now let's move south because this storm is doing something unexpected, and this is the twist almost nobody saw coming. Snow bands are breaking containment far to the south of where they were supposed to stay. Reports are coming in of accumulating snow in areas of northern Alabama, central Tennessee, and eastern Tennessee. Gatlinburg has seen significant snow. Snow showers have been reported in western North Carolina and the Westville area. The Smoky Mountains are buried. Winter weather advisories are in effect all the way to the Smokies, and winter storm warnings are up for the northern North Carolina mountains. Nashville, Tennessee. Snow and wintry mix are possible through Monday. Watch road conditions carefully through Tuesday morning. Knoxville, Tennessee. Snow and ice. Difficult travel continues through Monday afternoon. Asheville, North Carolina. Significant snow accumulation in the mountains. The city itself could see several inches. Conditions will remain hazardous through Monday evening. Charlotte, North Carolina. Mostly cold, some light wintry mix possible. Watch for freezing overnight. Atlanta, Georgia. Cold and blustery. No significant accumulation expected, but temperatures will struggle to climb out of the 30s. It will feel much colder with the wind. Jacksonville, Florida. Even Florida is not escaping this. It will be a cold day by Florida standards for late February. Bundle up. Now for the Midwest. Chicago, Illinois. A lake effect snow band off Lake Michigan is affecting northern Indiana with accumulating snow today. A northern stream piece of energy arrives late Monday night, delivering a band of snow through the upper Midwest on Tuesday. Minneapolis, Milwaukee, Detroit, and Cleveland should all watch for snow showers or light snow accumulation through Tuesday. Kansas City, Missouri, and St. Louis, Missouri, cold and quiet for now. The next storm system to watch will be the one tracking toward the end of this week and into the weekend. Oklahoma City and Dallas, Texas, quiet today. But do not let your guard down. I will tell you at minute 5 exactly what the models are showing for the end of this week for the south-central United States. Out west, a system is moving into the Pacific Northwest today. Wet and rainy for Seattle, Washington, and Portland, Oregon. This energy will push into Northern California by Tuesday. The Sierra Nevada mountains could see additional heavy snow. California has already measured over 100 inches of snowfall this season in the mountains. Now let me talk about major outdoor events happening in February across America because this matters. The Daytona 500 weekend events and activities in Florida are dealing with cold but dry conditions. However, wind and chill will make outdoor spectating uncomfortable. Dress in layers. Any outdoor winter festivals across New England this week should be considered canceled or severely delayed. From the Big E grounds to any outdoor gatherings in Connecticut, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, New Hampshire, or Vermont, do not attempt travel for outdoor events through at least Wednesday of this week. Mardi Gras celebrations in New Orleans, Louisiana are seeing cool but manageable conditions. No storm threat there this week. That is good news for the Gulf Coast. St. Patrick's Day parades begin in some cities as early as this weekend. Boston's traditional parade activities will need to dig out first. Watch local announcements carefully. Now here is the moment I promised you at the start. The question every person watching this needs answered. What comes next? This is where it gets very interesting. Meteorologists are watching a second storm system that could impact parts of the country as early as this coming weekend. The European Weather Model, which is the most accurate long-range forecasting tool in the world, is showing a scenario where cold air breaks loose further south around March 7th. That is not far away. If that scenario materializes, areas that just got buried could face another winter storm event within 2 weeks. Additionally, models are showing a major temperature battle setting up by this coming Sunday, March 1st. Below average temperatures will collide with above average temperatures to the south, creating an extreme temperature battleground that could fuel another storm track. The Climate Prediction Center is already flagging this signal. Here is what I want you to watch for. The cold air is not going anywhere. There is a massive reservoir of Arctic air still bottled up over Canada and the northern tier of the country. Any small shift in the upper atmosphere pattern could send that cold air surging south further than models currently show. History says we should not trust the models to handle this perfectly. They routinely underestimate how far south cold air can drop. So here is your action plan right now. Number 1, if you are in the Northeast, do not go outside today unless it is an emergency. Number 2, if you are in the Mid-Atlantic, treat icy roads as your number 1 danger through Tuesday morning. Number 3, if you are in the South, do not be surprised if your forecast changes. These northwest flow snow events are notoriously hard to pin down and almost always surprise people to the downside. More snow in the southern Appalachians is coming through the next 48 hours. West Virginia residents are looking at another potential foot of snow over the next 48 hours just from the northwest flow alone. That is on top of what already fell. The biggest lesson from this storm, and from the deadly storm before it this season, is this: do not wait to prepare. The January storm killed at least 50 Americans and knocked out power to over 1 million customers. Tennessee, Mississippi, and Louisiana bore the brunt of those power outages. The federal government approved major disaster declarations for both Mississippi and Tennessee. This storm could add to that toll. Comment right now and tell me what city or town you are in. I will make sure your area gets covered specifically in my next update. Drop your city below and I will get back to you with the local timing breakdown. One more thing before I go. What I have shown you today is just the beginning of what may be a very active late winter pattern. Do not miss my next video because I am going to break down the March 7th storm scenario in full detail, show you which cities are in the highest risk zone, and explain why the pattern we are in right now is not going to end quietly. That update drops very soon and you do not want to be the last person in your neighborhood to see it. Stay safe.